What if I told you that 90% of guys are doing the exact opposite of what actually attracts women? They're pushing harder when they should be pulling back, and it's killing their chances before they even start. But don't worry, today, I'm going to break down 5 real secrets that pull a woman right into your world. Stay with me till the end, because once you learn this, you'll never struggle with keeping a woman's attention locked on you. Number 5, the 3-layer personality. Most guys make when they try to attract women. They show everything about themselves up front. They put all their cards on the table in the first conversation. They talk about their job, their hobbies, their childhood, their goals, their favorite Netflix shows. And within an hour, she knows exactly who he is. And let me tell you this, when there's nothing left to uncover, there's nothing left to chase. Women don't get hooked on men who are simple to figure out. They get hooked on men who feel like a puzzle, like a book with chapters that unfold slowly, piece by piece. That's what I call the 3-layer personality. If you understand this, you'll never be boring again. The first layer is your surface energy. This is the confidence in your body language, the way you walk into a room, the calmness in your voice, the way you hold eye contact without flinching. This is the hook, the thing that makes her notice you in the first place. But don't fool yourself. This layer alone won't keep her. Looks and surface energy can only hold someone's attention for so long. The second layer is your mystery. This is the side of you that doesn't reveal everything. It's not about playing games or being fake. It's about letting her discover you instead of dumping your entire life story in her lap. You give her glimpses, a little hint about something in your past, a subtle pause before you answer, a cryptic smile when she asks a question. That mystery keeps her curious. And curiosity, my friend, is powerful. Because when a woman feels curious about you, her mind keeps coming back to you even when you're not there. And then comes the third layer, the depth. This is what separates you from every other guy. This is where she realizes you're not just surface charm and mystery. You've actually lived, felt, and learned. You've gone through pain and come out stronger. You've seen the highs and lows of life. You carry wisdom that most men don't. And when you reveal this layer slowly in the right moments, she feels it. She realizes you're not a boy, you're a man with depth. Think about it. A woman doesn't gossip to her friends about the guy who told her his entire life story on the first date. She gossips about the man who gave her just enough to keep her hooked but left her wanting more. The man with layers. That's who you need to become if you want to live rent-free in her mind. And let me tell you this, when you master these 3 layers, you stop being just another guy. You become the man she can't get out of her system. Number 4, apply the scarcity psychology. If you're always available, you'll never be valuable. If you're texting her back within seconds, dropping everything just to meet her, waiting by your phone hoping she replies, you're training her to see you as cheap. And cheap things never hold value. Scarcity is what makes things desirable. Why do people go crazy for limited edition sneakers or rare jewelry? Not because the material is magical, but because it's rare. The same rule applies to your presence. If you're everywhere, you're invisible. If you're rare, you're unforgettable. You want a woman to get hooked on you? Stop giving away your attention like it costs nothing. Live a life so full of purpose, whether it's your career, your training, your passions, that she realizes being with you isn't guaranteed, that she has to earn your time. And the second she feels that your attention is scarce, she'll start valuing every moment with you 10 times more. Let me give you an example. Picture 2 men. The first one texts her all day, cancels plans with friends just to see her, and says yes to everything she asks. The second man, he responds when he can, because he's busy. He has goals he's chasing, people he values, and things he's building. He doesn't drop everything for her, because his life doesn't revolve around her. Which man do you think she obsesses over at night? Which man does she replay in her head, wondering if she truly has him? Always the second. If you are enjoying watching the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Number 3, emotional contrast. Attraction is not built on one emotion. If you're always funny, you're the clown. If you're always serious, you're the boring guy. If you're always nice, you're a friend. What hooks a woman is emotional contrast, the shift, the unpredictability. One moment, you make her laugh with ease, and the next, you look her in the eye with a calm seriousness that makes her heart pound. One moment, you're lighthearted. The next, you're deeply grounded. That's what makes her feel alive with you, because she never knows what's coming next. Humans are addicted to contrast. Think about movies. Why do we cry one moment and laugh the next? Because that roller coaster of feelings keeps us hooked. Why do roller coasters thrill us? The slow climb, the sudden drop, the adrenaline, contrast. Women crave the same thing in men. If you give her only one note, she'll get bored. But if you can flip between calm and intensity, between playfulness and depth, she won't be able to put you down. And here's what most men don't realize. When you create emotional contrast, you don't just entertain her. You imprint yourself in her emotions. She remembers you not just with her mind, but with her body. Number 2, the art of emotional contrast. Now let's be real. Some guys hear emotional contrast and think it means playing games, ghosting her for days, being hot and cold, messing with her head. That's not contrast, that's immaturity. The real art is balance. It's knowing when to turn the fire up and when to cool it down. It's knowing when to joke and when to get serious. It's being able to switch from teasing her to looking at her like she's the only woman in the world. That sudden shift makes her feel something she wasn't expecting, and that feeling is what sticks. Think of it this way. If you're firing all the time, you burn her out. If you're watering all the time, you drown the spark. But when you can be both, fire when it's time to lead, water when it's time to ground, you create steam. And steam is powerful. It's energy. It's unforgettable. Women don't get hooked on men who are one-dimensional. They get hooked on men who can take them on an emotional journey. That's the art of emotional contrast. Be the man who can switch gears, who can create tension and then release it. That's the man who lives in her mind long after the date is over. Number 1, the red effect. Now let me give you something primal. For centuries, red has been the color of desire. Red dresses, red lips, red lights. Why? Because red screams passion, danger, intensity. It pulls the human brain like a magnet. That's the red effect. But don't get it twisted. It's not just about wearing red clothes. The red effect is an energy. It's the way you walk into a room and everyone feels it. It's the intensity in your eyes, the dominance in your presence, the way you move with purpose instead of hesitation. When you embody that energy, you don't just get noticed, you get remembered. She feels it. She replays it in her head. She craves it. And when you combine the red effect with the 3-layer personality, with scarcity, with emotional contrast, you don't just attract a woman. You hook her. You become addicted. Now let me ask you, out of these 5 secrets, which one do you think makes the biggest difference in keeping a woman hooked? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you got value from this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Attraction Alchemist, and stay tuned for more updates. Thanks for watching.